Hi, welcome to another episode of Reason with Ashleigh-Ann Mowatt live on Jamaicans.com Facebook page. I'm so happy that I have this platform to share my thoughts on trending topics happening in the local scene right here in Jamaica. I'm broadcasting right here in Kingston, Jamaica. So as you come in, just tell me your name and tell me where you are connecting from. We have some serious things to talk about today, but I hope that you aren't too downtrodden by the financial and the economic impact of COVID-19. Just as you come in, just tell me your name. My name is Ashleigh-Ann Mowatt, and if this is the first time that you're watching my live show, I am a journalist. I've been in the field for just around 6 years now, and this is a show that I do every week to help Jamaicans wherever you are in the world know exactly what is going on right here in the island. So if as you come in, just tell me exactly where you're connecting from. If this is the first time you're watching the show, let me know, and let's start to interact. So I know many of you have been super concerned as to the financial impact of COVID-19. I can attest to the fact that so many of my friends, my family members are being affected, right? I myself, I'm affected as well. I know of people who have already been laid off from their jobs. I know people who have lost so much income and will lose more income to come in the coming months. Hi Mario, connecting from Atlanta. That's Mopi. Where's Mopi? Where is that? Also, I know people, small business owners who are just grappling to survive right now, in the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic. So I promised that I will be sharing with you guys some valuable tips as to how to make money during the COVID-19 pandemic and even afterwards. Hi Allison, connecting from New York, Garden City. How is it like in New York? Sharon, hi Sharon. Sharon, I still haven't heard from you. Carol Ann says Montreal, Canada. Thank you so much for connecting with me. As you come in, this is another episode of Reason with Ashleigh-Ann Mowatt, and if you are wondering what we're going to discuss today, we are discussing how to survive financially during and after COVID-19. So pretty quickly, we're going to jump into it. I'm not going to focus so much on giving you an update. I'm pretty sure by now you have been following what is happening in the island, right? As you know, Jamaica is now at a stage where the government has instituted an island-wide curfew that, well, it actually started yesterday and it's running until April 8th. So it's not all day. It's between the hours of 8 p.m. and 6 a.m. because our case numbers keep jumping. I think we're close to 50 now, right? All right. Hi, Yvette. Hi, Betty. Hi, Bin Abdullah Jr. Hashim. Wow, what a long name. All right. So let's get into it. Making money during COVID-19. What can I do? Well, I have a friend who is a hairdresser, right? And just before I get into it, so this is exactly what I want you guys to assist me with. We are going to be helping each other. One of the things that COVID-19 is clearly showing us, while we are social distancing, we are actually staying together, connecting with each other using technology, and we are realizing the power of technology, right? We are at a stage now where every single person in the world is affected by COVID-19. If you say you're not affected by it, you're lying. So for us Jamaicans, we know ourselves to be warm, friendly, kind, honest people. So this now is our opportunity to share with each other as to how are we being affected by it and how can we move forward to make money during the pandemic and afterwards. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to share with you some cases and help you to understand what could those persons be doing to continue to make money. I want you to share your case, your situation as well, if you're comfortable, and let us right here on this live figure out exactly what you're going to do. Another important thing that I want you to do, because we're not going to limit it, and I'm going to go ahead and do it right now. We're not going to limit it to just who is watching live. I want you to go ahead and share this video. So I have my other phone here now, and I'm going to share the video so that other people can see exactly what is going on. So right as you're speaking, just click that share. Right as I am speaking, just click that share button so that your other friends and family members can follow the conversation. Hi Bolton from Toronto, Canada, and Desmore is here for the first time. Thank you for joining me. All right, let's talk about the first case. So the first case that I want to bring forward is the case of beauticians. So a lot of beauticians have been told that, you know, with their business, they would be in breach of the new restriction measures by the Jamaican government if they have more than 10 persons in their shop space. And you know, for most beauticians, I'm talking nail techs, I'm talking hairdressers, right? That is normal day. 10 people in the shop, easily. So what is happening, and the fact that most people are staying at home, respecting the social distancing policy, they aren't getting as much business. What can you do as a hairdresser, as a barber, as a nail tech to continue to make money during COVID and after COVID? This is exactly what you can do. You can literally go to your customers. Yes, Sharon, they can also make an appointment. So with the appointment thing now, Sharon, I'd love for you to explain it. But from my perspective, if you're going to make an appointment, we Jamaicans don't like follow time. And we have to change up some behaviors to survive COVID-19. So in terms of if you're going to make appointments with your clients, then this is the time where you have to stick to the appointment. So if you tell the person that it's 9 a.m., then the next appointment is at 10, you have to wrap up by 9:55 so that your next appointment is ready to go. That consistency and that discipline will allow you as a hairdresser, as a barber, as a nail tech to continue to make money. Even massage therapists. I'm just thinking about all of the beauty and all of those people who deal with appearance right now. Sharon says Jamaicans will have to learn to change. Exactly. As you come in, I am talking about how to survive COVID-19, how to make money during COVID and after COVID-19 pandemic, right? And I also want you guys to share with me what exactly what is your situation? What situation are you presently contending with, and how can we brainstorm now and figure this out? We have to see ourselves as a community. We have to see ourselves as a community if we really want to survive this. We can't be selfish. Let's look at another case. Say for instance, say for instance you run a restaurant. So I know many Jamaicans who run restaurants, and I'm only focusing on small businesses because while we know that everyone is affected, we know that the small man get it the worst, right? So I would love for you to share with me. Okay, I have a suggestion. I have something there for my sister. I'll read it shortly. I would love for you to share with me your situation. So for restaurant owners, you have a restaurant now and you want to figure out exactly how you're going to continue that restaurant operation. You probably laid off some staff members already because you just can't continue with that same staff count. That's fine. But what are you going to do to get customers still, helping to keep your business running? Well, this is exactly what you can do. You can offer a delivery service. So rather than, and you can give me some other suggestions, guys. So I'm not the only person who's sharing suggestions. Sharon gave me a suggestion. Hi, Grace. Just keep it coming. So you can offer a delivery service. Rather than have the customer come to your restaurant, you can go to the customer. There are so many people staying at home right now. Some of them tired of cooking. Some of them are so tired of cooking, and they wouldn't mind ordering their food and having it delivered to their home. So that is a consideration. Are you able to deliver those things that you are preparing in the kitchen? If you are, then that is one way in which your business can survive COVID-19. Tessany says, I'm a model and influencer. It's hard to do that during social distancing. Well, I have another thought for you, Tess. It's actually easy to do that as during social distancing. Why? If you are a model, then I would assume that you may have access to a studio, or even if you want to do a makeshift home studio at your house, find somewhere that you can set up, and whatever product or whatever clothing item that you need to model, then use that space, invite the photographer over or get someone to come and assist who has those photography skills, take the photos, and then you're still doing modeling. In terms of influencing, this is the time for influencers. So if you're an influencer, tap into what people want to know right now and use your platform to share that information. Very, very, very powerful. You understand? Especially reaching out to the government at this time and say, hey, I have X amount of people on my page. What do you want to get out there? Sometimes, and I want to make this clear, sometimes money is not the only currency. So you have to understand that not all the time, you're not going to make as much as you would have made before COVID-19, but you will stay relevant, and relevance is very, very, very important. Bolton says, I work at Humble. I want some more specifics, Bolton, so that I can assist you. So you work at Humble. What's the situation? Guys, if you're comfortable in sharing, then I'm most comfortable in helping you to figure it out. And I want you to help me to give some suggestions as well. I want to share another case with you. So I have a friend who is a technician who repairs electronics, so TVs, radio, car radio installation, laptop, you name it, all electronics. That person, that's what they do. That's what he does. What can he do? Because now people not coming to his shop with electronics to repair. What can he do to keep his business afloat? I'd love to hear your suggestions. Grace Williams says, I'm in Florida and most of the restaurants we order from is now doing delivery, drive-through service only. That is it. So because you're not able to gather in one space, you can always offer a service like that. Not every restaurant has that capability, because if you look at it, Grace, small businesses who probably have like a cook shop or so, they probably won't be able to have a drive-through. but they could create a makeshift one. They could create a makeshift one that is properly monitored. So you probably don't need somebody to manage the traffic. But think about innovative ways to keep your business afloat. I'm still waiting on the suggestion as to what the technician could do to keep his business afloat. Sharon says curbside pickup can be done. Exactly. There we go. There we go. So if you have a small restaurant where you sell Jamaican food to people abroad, then that's a suggestion. You can always deliver the food. That's a consideration, because you may need a delivery service, or you can get one of those employees that you intend to lay off, nobody lay them off, right? Another suggestion, you are a social media coordinator at your job, and because your company has downsized because of COVID-19, they have decided to they advise you that they no longer need your services. What can you do? Well, if you're a social media manager or coordinator, this is exactly what you can do. There are so many people on social media right now who don't know they don't know exactly how to maneuver social media to their advantage, especially small businesses, right? And this is something that I actually do know for small businesses. This is an opportune time to say, hey, this is what I do in my 9 to 5, but I was laid off. If any small business owners out there who needs assistance with social media management, hit me up. I can offer you a decent rate. It's as simple as that. Power of social media. So don't take the layoffs, don't take the loss of profits as time to delve deep in depression. That is not going to help at all. All right, so I'm trying to share, I'm trying to follow the conversation right here on my other business page so that I can keep sharing with you guys and read your comments. Okay. All right. Okay, ZZ Palmer says, Ash, how long time, how you doing? I am great, and I'm glad that you're tuning into my live. I think this is the second time I'm seeing you on it. Okay, so I'm not getting as much persons commenting. I don't know if you're a bit shy about sharing your business ideas, but I really wanted you guys to come here and share with me exactly what exactly you are contending with. Is it that we don't have a lot of small business owners on Jamaicans.com? I don't want to believe that, because I know that there are a lot of entrepreneurs who are Jamaican. Sharon says technicians can make appointments and can get their appliances fixed. That is it. Or they can go do home visits. Most of the time, you have to literally go to the person's house to do the installation or so. So that's another idea. Rather than wait on the customer. We cannot wait on customers anymore to come to us. We have to go to them. So that's a suggestion as well. Sharon says, this is the first time. This is the time to be innovative. It is. And if we are not innovative, we are going to be left behind. So I won't be here for long. If you're watching this right after the live has ended, please feel free to drop your comments. I reply to all the comments, right? Or I try my best to. Let me not lie. I try my best to reply to all the comments as soon as I'm able to. So just share your comments. Feel free to continue the conversation with me over on my Facebook page, Ashleigh-Ann Mowatt. I'm on Facebook, or on Instagram at @Mowatt, right? Also, ensure that you are tuning in to Jamaicans.com every day, because we have a host of interesting programs just for you to enjoy during this quarantine and chill time. So, hi Gail. Gail says, I work at McDonald's in Brandon, Florida. They cut employees. I was one of them. I'm home. I updated my application for Publix grocery store and applied to Aldi. Okay. I hope I pronounced that. I don't know that. I'm not American, so I don't know some of these places. All right. So that's not bad, Gail. But in the interim, I would love to know what you could do is to occupy your time at home, right? So if you aren't occupied in terms of making money while you wait for a new job, try to figure out what you are good at and see how that can help you to make money. Oswald says live streaming of funeral services would be great. That's interesting. That is interesting, and that opens up the door and opens up it actually opens up the opportunity or money making opportunity for videographers, technical operators. But then again, we have to remember the restriction. We can't have X amount. In Jamaica, you can't have no more than 10 persons in a space. So you have to think about that as well. But Oswald, I love that suggestion. Bolton says, how are Jamaicans going to afford to purchase their needs without government financial handout? Well, that's why we're doing this live, because really and truly, the government is offering grants to Jamaicans who have been affected by COVID-19 or will be affected by COVID-19. But the truth is, maybe not all of us will get it in time. So we can't sit down and wait on the government. We cannot sit down and wait on the government. We have to go and take action on our own. Zizi said, good seeing you, Ash. You look lovely. Be safe. Thank you, Zizi. But I was hoping that you would participate in my live and tell me exactly how you have been affected by COVID-19. Gail says yes. Well, I hope my suggestion was valuable for you, Gail. I really appreciate the feedback that I've been receiving from you guys. I appreciate you joining me each week to share, right? That's the purpose of my program. It's supposed to be interactive, right? And I just want to pause to remind you that it is not the end. There are many people who have sunken into depression because it has reached to a point in their life where, especially because of the COVID-19, where they feel as if this is it. I wasn't expecting it. It jumped out at me. I wasn't expecting it, and I don't know what to do. I'm being thrown into panic mode because I don't know where I'm going to get next month's rent. How am I going to pay my bills? All I have to tell you, if you panic, you won't be able to pay that rent. If you panic, you won't be able to pay your bills. So do not panic. Do not panic. Instead, talk to someone, take some time for yourself, take deep breaths, and see how best you can work through this situation. Hi Donna, hi Dennis, thank you for joining. I am great. I hope you're great as well, because the minute you start to worry and panic in this situation, you are most likely to make a foolish decision. Sharon says, I am home. I am a RN, so that's a nurse, right? Yeah. And we'll be back next week. Please take care of yourself. Folks are affected right now. Yes, and please be safe. Please be safe, Zizi. Please, please, please. All right, Donna says, that's right. Zizi says, I see I'm not using the other phone. I really need to get used to using the other phone, you know? All right. Zizi says, I've been home. I work at a school. So far, we will be paid. That's great. I'm so grateful for the companies who continue to retain staff. They haven't cut any staff and they're making it work, because trust me, there are some companies that are severely hit by COVID-19. So if you have a job at this moment, count yourself lucky. If you're a small business owner and your business is still running normally, consider yourself lucky. If you are struggling, let's talk about it. Let us talk about how to not struggle during COVID-19. Luke says that young models should know that there are photographers like myself who are now available to social distance telephoto model shoots. Telephoto? That's interesting. Okay, that's something to consider. Young model? Folks are getting sick. Exactly, Sharon. And for some people, it's daunting. It's a daunting reality. But as I tell you, if you sit and worry every day, that is exactly what is going to be a reality. You're just going to basically sunk in depression, and it's not going to help you. So you're sunken in depression, and for some people, it just gets worse, right? My suggestion to you is to take a break. Slow down and just recognize that things won't be the same every day. Things will change, and you can help to make that change, right? Positive change. Sharon says, are there any deaths in Jamaica from this virus? Well, I've heard of 2 deaths so far. We're still waiting. I think we're still waiting on an update from the government to speak about the second one. But the first one has been confirmed. It was a man who traveled to the UK and is from Clarendon, right? Desmarie says the government needs to help the people of Jamaica. This is not natural disaster. They have the funds. The people of Jamaica has to suffer for too long. Some people have no way, let me see. Some people have no way of helping themselves apart from their jobs. Well, I don't agree with you, Desmarie, because really and truly, if you think about it, each one of us, we are equipped with skills, talents and skills that can help us to be better and to earn. And that's exactly what we're talking about today. So what is that skill or that talent that you have that you can use? I would love to know more about the telephoto 2 test that you have that you can monetize, basically. Coco says, how are you and baby doing? Try and be safe. Coco, you love my baby. She is well. She is well. All right. I really appreciate the feedback that I've been receiving from you guys. This current situation teaches us not to place all our eggs in one basket, and side hustle or two is always a good thing. So we're there. See it there. Zizi said there. Your side hustle right now is going to allow you to survive this pandemic. So for people who are in the crafts industry, so you make things, you make pots, you make figurines, you make all kind of crafts, you name it, right? You make those nice little Jamaican crafts. What can you do now, considering that our ports are closed, people are locked down, no tourists not coming to Jamaica? What can I do with my craft? I'd love for somebody to give some suggestion for craft vendors and people, artisans. Let's see exactly how we can brainstorm. I know for some industries, it may be difficult or challenging to adjust or transform what you do. So you may have to think of like a secondary income earner. Zizi says, I was about to make a wedding cake, but wedding got cancelled. Well, if we're talking about telephoto, touch my face. If we're talking about telephoto, then we could also consider about virtual weddings. Let me see what you guys think about that. We could also, if you're an event planner, you can maybe consider virtual event planning. What is so wrong in doing a wedding via live? I want to hear your suggestions on that. I just came up with it a while ago. I don't think it's bizarre because we're doing so many things on live. So why not just host a wedding on live, right? Gail says, be safe. Thank you so much. I won't be here for much longer. Really appreciate the feedback that I received today. And I am quite grateful for you guys tuning in to Jamaicans.com and to another episode of Reason with Ashleigh-Ann Mowatt. Until next time, be safe and be alright. Be happy. Take care.